Hey, what's up to all my Pisces out there? Please make sure to get my book at Amazon or BarnesandNoble.com. The link to that is in the description box below as usual. If you'd like to contact me for a personal reading, my email address as well as the prices are in the description box below. Now, let me go ahead and say this really quickly, because this is very, very, very important. I can't say this enough. The whole purpose of tarot, however it's used, is to be able to give people a better understanding as to the things that they do not understand. The whole you see a lot of people on YouTube, they do tarot reading videos, they talk about love, they talk about finances, they talk about this, they talk about that. But the whole concept of doing a tarot session, okay, is the idea that when you call me or any one of the other tarot readers, many other tarot readers on YouTube, that these people are supposed to be able to be spiritual, i.e. enlightened enough to be able to actually give you a better level of an understanding so that you can relieve your mind from the stress of the day-to-day stresses that you have, like love, finances, this, that, the third, whatever, so that you could start to get on your spiritual path. You can actually alleviate the worrying and start to actually do the emotional work. A lot of the people here on YouTube, social media has unfortunately shown the depravity of the species on a species level. You know, the bias, the nepotism, the curry favor, the favoritism of, you know, you'll make someone really large because they have a particular look, but a person who understands what this thing is for, you don't like the fact, like myself, you don't like me because I'm challenging you to be better and to understand that you're so much more than the nonsense that you're doing and the nonsense that you're thinking, right? Because what are you coming to me for if that's the case? You're coming to me to help give you an understanding so you can begin to do the emotional work. A lot of people say that they want love. So then if you want love, why are you trying to intellectualize love? If you want love, stop overly intellectualizing it. Stop it. Why? What do I mean by that? You want love, but you're trying to make sense out of a person who's going to kick you down the stairs. If the person kicked you down the stairs, it means that they still have their own personal BS that they need to get over on an emotional level. And they need to learn that on their own. And you trying to basically force them into loving you by, it doesn't matter what it is that you do to me, I'm still going to love you because that's what real love is. No, that's not. It's not love to them and it's not love to you. You're actually trying to force the person to be in love with you. But I'm going to get deeper on this concept in a longer video. Some of y'all are missing the point because y'all so with this emotionalism stuff, y'all ain't even. So you have the Page of Cups, you have the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Ten of Swords, you have the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Seven of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Strength, and last but not least, the Five of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing here for you Pisceans is, I'm seeing how a lot of you Pisceans happen to be in a situation where you're now in a situation where a lot of you Pisceans you've met some charlatans, right? Page of Cups, you've met some immature people, met some charlatans who are not necessarily ready to really evolve they are quite dumb from the perspective of, with as big as they are, as old as they are, they can never actually seem to mature where it really counts, right? In the matters of the heart. So the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Wands represents, so you've decided to move forward and obviously burn this relationship and this connection that you had to the ground. But the Ten of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune that you are experiencing represents you are falsely experiencing the world right now as of seeing this video up until the end, or maybe you may need a personal reading from me. Feel free to contact me at my email, Kareemspiritworks@yahoo.com. We'll go over the details there, okay? And yes, this is in exchange for money, right? So I can go ahead and tell you the information, you know, because people tried to hit me with that con game. You know, I didn't know it was for money. Listen, you're being a... Anyway, so the Ten of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune represents just that, right? The Ten of Swords is about your the Ten of Swords is your perspective and how flawed it is, because what it's saying is that you got rid of this relationship, and now because you don't know where exactly this relationship is going to go, or I should say getting out of the relationship, you don't know what's going to happen to you in the future, because as of right now, you've got some sort of an emotional baggage that you're going to have to deal with from this relationship. And how you do that in the first place is by first confronting the problem that you are having, right? I don't understand, like, you know, I've known, you know what I mean, a couple of I'm gonna just go ahead and say it, whatever. I know a couple of women, and they have certain issues, right? And when I'm trying to help them, they don't want to let go. They talking about I can't deal with it. Listen, if you want to be able, let me go ahead and put this out there for anyone who's watching this. If you want to be able to evolve, get stronger, move past this BS, you're going to have to go there, because that's the way you're going to essentially evolve past the BS, is to confront it directly. This concept of, you know, experiencing some BS that was horrible and should have never happened to you. I will admit, when you were a child, you know what I mean? And then now you're a grown up, an adult, 40, 50, 60, older, and you still talk about you ain't trying to let go of this. Lame. Because what does it say about you where you don't want to let go of your pain? You want to hold on to that. And it's the same concept here. You're going to have to learn to let that go. The Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles represents how this is a situation for you where the Seven of Swords is, or you can continue to pay attention to the BS and end up getting right back into the situation again, because now the programming that you're programming yourselves, the way that you're programming yourselves is, this should have never have happened, and it's not going to ever happen to you again. So you're going to put up taller walls to make sure that you don't end up getting yourselves in that type of situation before ever again. The Four of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles represents, the Four of Pentacles represents the stubbornness, and the Three of Pentacles represents going back to what it is that you already know that didn't work. So the repetition, the going out with friends who you know are not, who you know are not conscious, who you know are not really into this work. Some of you Pisces will go right back into assimilating into the matrix even deeper. And in the things that the Strength and the Five of Pentacles represents, this being a situation where the strength is about how, for those Pisceans who go right back into the matrix, right, the illusion of how the world works and your place in it. For those people who go deeper into it, you will have tried to make it seem like things is okay. And I'm just letting y'all know as a fair warning to you Pisceans who assimilate deeper into it, you're going to have more problems than ever because it's going to get worse for you due to the fact that you will have known something is wrong. You will have known what it is, and yet you're playing willfully blind to it, which is what we call ignorance. So it's going to get worse for you from here. I'm just letting you know the Five of Pentacles represents for you Pisces who decide to actually move forward and move on with this thing. Yes, it will hurt now, but you will have started to do the work and it will become much better for you because you'll be able to relax based upon your level of understanding. So if you need any kind of help understanding this with your job or your relationship or whatever the case may be, feel free to contact me. Kareemspiritworks.com will get you a personal reading so that you can begin to relax and calm down so you can get back onto that spiritual path of yours.